After the defeat of the Eastern Khaganate and Oyanshu, the Tang Empire created the Shanyu Protectorate as part of the Protectorate General to pacify the north to govern the northern nomads. In 679, the Turks living under the Protectorate rebelled, seeking to restore the Turkic Khaganate. Rebel leaders declared Prince Ashina Qutlugh as Khagan. The Tang Empire responded the following year, sending an army led by the experienced General Peixingqian to suppress the uprising. The rebel Turks launched an ambush on the Chinese army's convoy, causing severe starvation among Tang soldiers. General Peixingqian devised a counterattack. He deliberately sent a lightly guarded supply convoy as bait, luring the rebels into an ambush where his regular army destroyed the attackers. The Turks stopped raiding convoys after this defeat. General Peixingqian used his superior numbers and tactical expertise to defeat the rebels. As a result, the cowardly leaders of the insurgents killed the Khagan Ashina Qutlugh. However, the rebellion persisted, and the insurgents proclaimed Ashina Qutlugh their new Khagan. The rebels retreated northward under pressure from Peixingqian's superior forces. The light cavalry of the Chinese military overtook the slow convoy of the Turks and captured all the women and children who were in the convoy. In the north, where the rebels were moving, were the Uyghurs, enemies of the Turks and allies of the Tang Empire. The insurgents were exhausted and surrendered to the Chinese troops. On December 681, Ashina Qutlugh and 53 other leaders of the Turkic revolt were publicly executed in Chang'an. This execution, as well as the fact that it came about as a result of court politics, further fueled anti-Chinese sentiments among Eastern Turks. In 682, after the rebellion led by Ashina Qutlugh was defeated, Prince Ashina Qutlugh of the ruling dynasty gathered an army of about 5,000 warriors, including remnants of the defeated rebels. With the support of the nobles Tonyukuk and Boyla Boga, he was proclaimed Khagan with the royal name Ilterish Khagan, marking the establishment of the Second Turkic Khaganate. The Second Khaganate's ideology is vividly captured in the Orhon inscriptions, carved by Ilterish Khagan's grandson, Kul-Tegin. These inscriptions condemned the adoption of Chinese material culture by nomads, viewing it as a vehicle for Chinese ideological control. They criticized the practice of serving as mercenaries in Tang military campaigns, urging the Turks to reclaim their independence and identity. Ilterish Khagan began his rule by strengthening the Turkic army. He restored the traditional ranking system and instilled discipline in his forces. He attracted educated Turkic nobles who had served in the Tang Empire and were well informed about the army and the border defense of the empire. He abandoned uncoordinated attacks, favoring disciplined warriors and well-planned strikes. In 682, Ilterish Khagan raided the Toquz Oghuz tribal confederation, allies of the Tang, capturing horses, which were vital resources for his cavalry. By 683, the Turkic reorganized army launched rapid assaults, defeating 5 Tang military districts. This success coincided with internal chaos in the Tang Empire caused by Empress Wu Zetian's usurpation of power. In August 684, the Tang general Cheng Yuting defended against the Turks. However, Cheng's subsequent execution due to court intrigues undermined the Tang's resistance. After the defeat of the Eastern Turks by the Tang Empire in 630, the Toquz Oghuz occupied Otuken, the Turks' spiritual and symbolic heartland. In addition, the Toquz Oghuz leader contacted the Tang Empire and the Khitans with a request to form a tripartite alliance against the expanding Turks. In 684, Ilterish Khagan launched a campaign to reclaim this region. His forces defeated the Toquz Oghuz and their Uyghur allies. The reconquest of Otuken solidified Ilterish Khagan's authority and established him as the supreme ruler of the steppe. The Turkic Khaganate was restored and strengthened. In the spring of 685, Ilterish Khagan's forces decisively defeated the Tang army under General Chun Yuchuping at Shin Prefecture, modern Luoyang County, inflicting heavy casualties. In 687, the Tang general Uchi Sangji temporarily halted the Turks at the Battle of Wangwadu, which is now Shuozhou. The Turks retreated into the steppe, preserving their warriors. Still, political intrigues led to Uchi Sangji's execution, preventing further resistance. Tang forces under General Kun Baobi invaded the steppe but were decisively defeated. Kun Baobi also fell victim to court politics and was executed by Empress Wu.